couple of issues we're dealing with at the group at the moment, and I'll start off with attendance management, which is probably the one that you know most about. I'm told today the department has put updated guidance on attendance management on the internet. That was the plan at least. As you all know, we took some action at the beginning of June around what was in that attendance management guidance. And the two big problems we had with it was the way they were dealing around dental and medical appointments, because they failed to understand that pretty much every hospital in the country will not give you an appointment that suits your working hour. You get given the appointment you get. And they also didn't understand that it's outside the major conurbations to get an appointment with your GP is actually quite difficult given transport links and the hours that we open. And they wanted you to do all that in your own time, and we thought that was wrong, and so did members. The good news is they've cleared all that up, and the guidance we have now got is better than the guidance that we used to have. So it does go back to the days of, we will give you time off to go and sort your medical appointments out, so long as you make an effort to try to do them where you can outside of working hours. So that's a plus. The not so plus is those consideration points are still there. Those consideration points that allow managers to put people on formal processes very, very quickly. Now, the problem we have with that is that while some management understand that it's a consideration point and I will go away and consider it, other managers say it's a trigger point and I've now got to do something with you, even if you've only been off for a couple of days with a sniffly cold and had no sick absence problems whatsoever in decades. We are still seeing that happen. But more worryingly than that, we do have the managers that understand their consideration points, consider it and decide to do nothing, and are told from up there, hold on a minute, you've got to go and deal with that individual there. And it's putting individuals who really would have no cause for concern in any other walk of life to be really worried about the sick absence, people coming into work when they're sick and making their colleagues sick, people coming in and performing poorly because they're coming in with streaming colds, people being threatened with dismissal with some really ridiculous things. They are still in there. We have not managed to get rid of them. What we have had is a commitment, and I'll say the word commitment in the same way that Danny Alexander made his commitment about 30 years pensions, is that they want to get rid of consideration points at some unspecified time in the future, but they haven't specified what with. We know the negotiators, the departmental negotiators, have said to PCS, we think they should be rewritten, we don't think they should be there. The problem is the lines of businesses are saying, no, we want them there so our managers know what to do. And quite clearly there is a problem with the bigger lines of businesses do not trust their managers on the ground to do things the way they want it to do, and they're trying to take away that common sense approach that decent managers like to employ to get the best out of their staff and to cause as minimum amount of problems as possible. So as far as we're concerned at the GC, we're still in dispute about that, because the feedback we got from branches, the feedback we got from conference was those consideration points were no-no, and there are methods to get rid of more people even quicker than they already tried. So the GEC will be meeting on Monday to discuss how we take forward that particular dispute, how best we deal with it. I will tell you now, it won't be a day strike, it will be the walkout tactic that we used back in early June.